So this is our little quad that my coworker Andy secured for me. And I believe that is a GY6 motor. Okay, and the transmission is not there, so that will be a forward only. Nothing wrong with that. The brakes are locked up. They seem to be working, but the brakes are locked up. So I will make sure to free them up. Actually, no, that would be for hydraulics. That's foot brakes, but those are locked up. The front brakes are not. So I need to loosen it up. The tires are flat, not a big deal. We'll put a little slime in them if it needs it. But yeah, it looks like a nice, the front bumper is not bent. I thought it was. It's just a weird design. It does have, if you look real close here, we have grease fittings, which is kind of rare. And there's grease fittings everywhere, so that's good. I don't know if they used them. That would be bad. But it appears to be in good shape. The electronics, which is the thing I fear the most, is, as you see, it's a bird's nest in there. So we're probably going to need a wiring kit. Hopefully they have one for this. And just a matter of plug and play. That's always the hope. But look, even a swing arm has a grease fitting on it there. That's pretty good. So, yeah. So we're going to take a look at it, see what we can do. The exhaust is the only thing on it. It seems like it's a little rusty, but not rusted through. It's something we could probably take off and paint. It's not a big deal. So one step at a time, but that's our initial thoughts on it. The carburetor looks like something we can clean out, reject fairly easily. Do we need to pull the motor out? We might, but we'll see if we can get it started as is first. That's the first step. Well, guess what? It runs. Woo! Racing cam and all. All right, step one, phase one is complete. All right, maiden voyage, trash quad, take one. So here's the next installment of the Trash Quad video. It's me asking my friends from the GY6 community for some help. So this thing was running awesome. I was driving around the property. It was great. And now she just won't start. I got her to pop and fart a little bit, but that's about it. I took the carburetor apart. I've tried like 10 different things. So let me just go through what I did. I took the carburetor apart about 10 times. At first, the pilot jet was absolutely clogged. So I went ahead and I pulled that pilot jet off and cleaned it, put it back together, and it wouldn't start. So we even tried, now I have Spark. So I should tell you that from the beginning. I do have Spark, and the Spark is a strong Spark, so it's good. I checked the valves, all right? I go into here, I guess, and I got to the valves. And they were 4 intake, 5 exhaust where I have them set. They were fine. I'm getting fuel. I had a lot of junk in the gas tank. I went and I cleaned it out. Then I put a brand new filter on it. I'm getting pure gas coming out of it. So I don't see why the pilot jet was getting clogged, but that's been solved. Plus cleaning the carburetor all those times. I know I have compression. I put my finger over it when I take off the spark plug. I put my finger over it, the hole, and it pops it right off. So there's definitely compression, okay? But here's what's crazy. I can spray brake cleaner into the carburetor. You can see I got the air cleaner box off. I spray brake cleaner right into the carburetor, and it still won't start. It won't even pop when I sprayed it in there. So that kind of leads me to believe that maybe this vacuum line. But I mean, I even got an attachment here, and it's on there. It's on there pretty, pretty good. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I just want to get this thing running again. It was running so good, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So, any ideas, guys, on what I can try? That is the second carburetor I've had in. I probably tried a bunch of different jets. I'm staying around 99 Top Jet, and the Pilot Jet I got at 35, because it's a 125 GY6. So that's about what I figured, and it does run well when it was running, but just all of a sudden it just stopped, and it's like a light switch. It's definitely not Spark, and not a whole lot else has changed. So I'm running out of ideas, guys. So any help would be great. Okay, so that video needs a little bit of an explanation. It's actually from the archives of 2 years ago. That quad was pulled out of the trash, and we were able to fix it, and we made it really nice, and we were able to sell it on for a profit. What was wrong with it that I needed help with was it had a bent valve, and I didn't know what it was. So we had taken it apart, and the valve's actually sticky because it was bent. So we replaced the head, and the thing ran great. So that 9-second clip at the end going through the snow, it was really, that thing was ripping. It was really nice, and the new owner really liked it. So we were able to restore it. Oh, and speaking of restoration, we have a verse for you. Okay, 1 Peter 5:10 says this, "And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast." Isn't it great to know that God is also in the business of restoration, and he wants to restore you? If you have a relationship with Jesus Christ, you're getting restored. Isn't that awesome? Listen, if you like what you've seen in this video, we have a lot more like it coming up. So like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.